Hello guys, welcome back. See this? You see this guy here? See this bag here? So I don't know, past almost for a week, I've been craving this smell, the smell of Terre hermes. I okay, so I'll show you what it is. It's a Parfum, Terre hermes Parfum. If you've been watching my channel, you know how much I love vetiver, and this is one of the most beautiful vetivers. Um, I'm a big fan of the EDT. Like, it's a very addictive fragrance. Like the sillage, right? The projection, it's beautiful. But I used it for some time, and I realized there's something. My nose was sensitive about. It started hurting my nose. Like the more I started using it, was something in Terre Hermes EDT. My nose was a bit sensitive to. It's maybe the sharpness. It's it's a bit harsh, right? It's a bit earthy. It's a bit harsh. It's a bit sharp. Maybe it's the sharpness. So I sold it off. And but for the past week or so, I've been thinking about this fragrance and I've been craving it. So I thought, okay, I'll go and test it. So I went to David Jones and I tested the Awe Intense Vetiver and the Pure Parfum, and this seemed a bit smoother. And although I like the Awe Intense Vetiver one better because I like earthy fragrances. This is not as earthy, but this is something to do with my nose. I opted for this Pure Parfum, and let's do the unboxing of this. Right, so this is what it is in the front, and on the side there's nothing. On the back you just have this typical information, and nothing on the other side. And on the top you have the logo. On the bottom you have the barcode and whatnot, maybe the batch code. Let's see if you can read it. It's not that visible, I guess. I don't see the batch code here. Maybe let me go ahead and open it. I think there is a batch code. It is 09448. So 23 Rue Boisy d'Anglais, Paris, made in France. I like it when it says made in France, because I remember buying a fragrance, an Italian fragrance, Bottega Veneta pour Homme. I was expecting it to show made in Italy, but it was made in France, and I was really confused. Now I would. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, like, you can wear this throughout the year, I believe, because this is a perfume concentration is a bit smoother compared to the EDT, and EDT is more of a summer fragrance, but this one, I think, isn't that a beauty? Huh? Right, typical H. H stands for Hermes. The top, typical I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I'm going to drench myself in this fragrance now. Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh man, there's something otherworldly about this fragrance. Seriously, it is so addictive. And though it says Terre de Hermes, I mean Terre de Hermes is something to do with earthiness, right? But it smells like it's from another world. Oh yes, I think what they were trying to, what Jean Claire was trying to, create something to do with the petrichor, what the smell of petrichor or petrichor, because that is the smell of earth, right? So it's basically what I read from what I remember. It's something to do with the bacteria that when it rains for the first time, the bacteria in the soil kind of mixes with the raindrops, and then there's some odor that forms out of it. So the smell of that is petrichor or petrichor or whatever it is, and I'm a huge fan of that smell because I'm from southern part of India, and it's dependent on monsoon rains. Otherwise, it's a bit dry. So monsoon is a smell of what do you call that? It's a smell of good times, and farmers are happy, and it doesn't rain that often. So when it rains for the first time, and then the smell that comes out of it, it's a beautiful thing. It just reminds me of monsoons, and there's a lot of water scarcity as well in Chennai, Madras. So that's where I'm from. So more rains means more water. So there's a lot of things, the psychological things as well. But I believe that's what he was trying to create through this fragrance. But and I get that in the EDT, and but I don't know what this orange has got to do with the earthiness. I mean, maybe just to give it a little bit of sweetness, they probably thought of adding orange, because I don't know why. What has orange got to do with earthiness and terre d'hermes, like as a concept, right? I don't understand. Maybe the soil over there in France, it smells a bit fruity. I don't know, because it doesn't, like, if you want to smell like earth, I mean, i don't I don't know what role orange plays in that. But in spite of that, this is such a fresh, refreshing, uplifting um, fragrance, and it's very addictive. The sillage is so addictive, and this Parfum version specifically, there is something in this. I believe maybe it's oak moss, or I don't know. There's something in this that gives it a bit of sensuality, which is not there in the EDT and the awe intensity where in the other flank is. There's something sensual about this fragrance, which I'm not really sure what it is. The earthiness is toned down because, like, when I tried awe intense vetiver on the other side, and then the Parfum version on this side. I like the orange vetiver better because as I said, I'm a huge fan of earthy vetiver based fragrances. But I already have a vetiver, and it's Tom Ford Grey vetiver. I had Guerlain vetiver. And on top of that, the nose thing. So I opted for pure perfume. I'm not dis I'm like I'm not saying I'm not liking it, but I'm saying the earthiness is a bit toned down here, and the freshness is still there. The freshness and the citrus is still there, but there's a tiny bit of sensuality. I'm not sure what is Flint, by the way. What is Flint? Maybe it's the Flint that I'm smelling. You can search this with other notes if you search by notes. Natural and synthetic, popular and weird. What exactly is Flint, man? Damn it. A sedimentary cryptocrystalline form of mineral quartz. Some kind of a mineral, okay. But I maybe it's benzoin or oak moss. I think there's something. This is more nuanced than the other flankers, and I couldn't be more happy. It's so uplifting. That's the right word. It's so uplifting and it's so fresh. Though it's winter and it's been raining here, I'm still craving this fragrance. I don't understand why. If you like, oh man, if you like the fragrance itself, right? I think you like all the frankers, irrespective of whether it's how intensity or hot refresh, because it is a very addictive fragrance, and it's going to be my signature scent for a few months, I guess, till I get bored of it at least. I don't think I'll get bored of it. If if this thing doesn't hurt my nose, right? This probably will always be in my collection. I'm never going to not have this bottle. The Parfum version is what I'm trying to say. It's a beautiful fragrance, man. Love it. Maybe it's oak moss, flint, or benzoin. I don't know what it is. There's something in this that I'm not. I thought it was cumin or something like that. So when I tried it at the mall, right, David Jones, I asked the lady for the note breakdown, like note composition, and she said, like as opposed to Fragrantica, what we see here, she said, okay, let me pull up the Hermes website itself, because the Fragrantica notes, I think they are not correct, because what she told me, there were only three notes that she told me, like Terre hermes. I'll quickly tell you guys what notes. So Terre hermes Parfum. So I'm looking at the Hermes website, right? It says grapefruit, cedar, and shiso. So these are the three notes that I see. And what's just shiso? Shiso. Apparently, it's a leaf or something. Uh, shiso leaf. So yeah, it is a leaf. But when you see on Fragrantica, it says orange and grapefruit as the top note, middle note as flint, and base note as woodsy notes, oak moss, and benzoin. I don't know where Fragrantica get their note breakdown from, but according to Hermes, it's grapefruit, cedar, and shiso. Or maybe it's the shiso that I'm smelling then. It's beautiful though, irrespective of what it is. It's a beautiful fragrance. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Bye bye.